These nuts are hollow, but this love is true. Oh, it's truly amazing when you're starving, when you find something to put in your mouth. Because I found this in my pocket. It's a hollow nut. See? My dad is watching a show that I've already seen. What show? Okay. That was a whole lot of burpage. A whole lot of burpage. So I'm going to try to drink the water and see if that goes down first before I consume food. Because I see something very kind over there. It's very kind. And it's kind to me. And it can be kind to you. Because it's cool to be kind in all the right measures. And if this water goes down, that's even cooler. Okay, this is my water. It's got alkaline. One. Felt it. Two, that was harder to get down. But third one goes down smooth. That's when I know there's food. Then I'm going to get food. And I'm going to get the best kind of food. I'm going to get something that my mom knows that I take the whole box. I take the whole box. This is mine. This is mine. Mine. And I put it in this room because my dad had the hardest time freaking... I just had quite the Alzheimer's moment with my father. And I'm still kind of processing. That's what I'm doing. I'm processing. And I know I need to eat instead of play poker, which is what I want to do. My friend Morrow needs to sleep. So I'll talk to him tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's cool to be kind, but I'm in pain. And Bubba just finished his food. And now he's going to want to go out. And he already took a poo. So I don't have to worry about that. Because we went on a hike around the trail, didn't we? You went out? Let's see. Or do you hear me crinkling stuff? You know, you can go. Dismissed. Lieutenant, you are dismissed. Good boy. That's how you do it when you want to eat some food in privacy and not have a dog all up in your business. It's cool to be kind in the dark chocolate almond coconut kind of way. That's right. And we got good ingredients. It's gluten-free, low glycemic index, dairy-free, no genetically engineered ingredients, no sugar alcohols, very low sodium, zero trans fat, good source of fiber. I can't have protein, but I can have fiber. Fiber is good for you. Fiber's good. Fiber's good. This is number one ingredient, almonds. Gluten-free ingredients you can see and pronounce. And they're freaking right because I need readers, which I can't find my readers. Where are my... They're in my magic bag. All right, fine. Okay, we're going to do this. He's going to whine. I'm going to show you my alligator bag. Just because people are going to go, what? If I ever talk about my alligator bag. So this is my alligator bag, okay? I got an alligator bag. It's not real. It's not real. Nothing in my world is real harm anybody. Nope, bunny. I'm bunny. Stay. Good boy. He was laying down behind whining because he knows I've got food. And I'm in pain. So I'm going to think smarter, not harder. And I'm going to cut the tip with the scissors because that wasn't enough. I hate that when that happens because it's easier for me because my hands are... And he's still whining. And it's not opening fast enough because I want to eat this faster so he doesn't whine. This is a new one for him. He doesn't usually do this. But because he was in here and he may want more food, which... So kind to my mouth. I don't need his love. Right? Or a new Beatles movie coming out. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, I'm gonna get more comfortable so I can eat and confess all my sins of the day. I think it's confession time. No, he's not allowed in here. I was talking to you too. You too? Like the band? No. Yep, now I'm talking to myself. But I got music. I got magic. Mm-hmm. He's not allowed in here. Mm-mm. This is my time. This is my time, Goonies. This is my time. I'm taking it back. My food. My time. That dog ain't starving. That dog ain't lacking for nothing. That dog is loved, spoilt rotten, and was not what I was planning for. I would never have gotten a mail. All of my friends know. I would never have gotten a male animal, a male pet. I have my reasons. I get females. That's what I rescue. Female. My Jessie got sick. And I knew it the minute I laid eyes on her. I was like, oh, fuck. I could see it. And she's like, Mom, I'm not well. I'm like, I know. I've been away. I'm sorry. Lily said hi. But Josie, my stalker, she's so mad at me. Actually, she misses the shit out of me. She actually gave me the idea. Josie did. To start recording shit. You know all those pictures that I saved out of you? I hope I saved them all. If anything, you guys have the memories of Josie stalking Mom again. Josie stalked me all the time. She also was absolutely terrified. We went to find another black and white because we love Jessie so much. We already spent $5,000 on Jessie. We are rescuing another kitten. Go down to Chiliota jumps in my head. I think it was Chiliota. No, it wasn't Chiliota. It was way down south. Down southwest. Or something like that. And we traveled. Blaine's best friend has Maine Coons. So we went looking for a Maine Coon to rescue. Misled down all kinds of wrong paths. End up at this house covered in outside cats. Like, I'm like, Jim and I look at each other like, oh my God, Addison's with us. No, she isn't. Yes, she is. And so this lady comes out. Let's just say she doesn't have many teeth. Could barely take care of herself. All these outside cats. And we said the Maine Coon. She's like, oh, my daughter didn't. It was her daughter who did it on Craigslist or whatever. Oh, my daughter didn't tell you we sold that one. But I got other ones. And we're like, oh no, we really wanted that black and white. She's like, well, I got another black and white. Came out with this black and white kitten that looked terrified. Terrified. And Jim held her, and he looked at her and looked at me. And as soon as I held her, I could feel her vibrating. She was shaking so much, she felt like she was vibrating. And I looked down into those eyes, and that's it. That's what happened with Gabby when she was 8 years old. I looked into the eyes. I looked into the eyes, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, Jim, we're taking her, because I smelled her. I didn't just feel her, I smelled her, and she smelled like urine. But I couldn't place the smell. I kept going, God, she smells funny. She smells funny. She smells funny. And finally, I get her home and I realize, oh my God, and I got to give her a bath. I'm like, I've got to give this poor baby a bath, like now. So I get Dawn, because it was, at the time, that's what I thought. And I give her a bath. And after that bath, I got her curled up in the towel and she's nuzzled and purring. I rubbed her down and she just purred. The love that I formed with that kitten, that love moment. And I've rescued a lot. And Colette was my first, like, from the woods. Kidnapped. And there were 11. She was the last one. She's the only one that made it. But I've rescued a lot. But Josie, that moment, holding her, that's probably going to be the hardest one for me. That's going to be the hardest one. There's always one that's going to break your heart. So sometimes when I'm crying and I get all emo and shit, I think of all the pets and the rescues and all the animal shelters and all the people that are doing good out there and all of the ones that I talk to. Every place I go to, I talk to the dogs. Weird story about a PetSmart. My ex-husband and I walked into the PetSmart on 50 near Fashion Square Mall. And they had pet adoption day. And in the back, which they don't do this anymore, in the back, along the back, where all the dogs are lined up, Jim and I went our special ways. Separate. I'm getting distracted by my mom. Separate ways. We went our separate ways. And I went over and I checked out this one dog. And I'm like, oh my God. I freaking love this dog. I love this dog. But I'm like, there's no way we can. Not with. We just rescued Gabby. She was 8 years old, living in a bad situation. Jim's sister Pat just died. And I looked at Mike, who had just lost his wife, and I said, we'll take the dog. We thought, okay. And Kate, my niece, she said, hey, we're coming down for Thanksgiving. Why don't we just, my boyfriend and I we'll groom Gabby up and bring her down. I was like, winning. Or the 4th of July. No, it'd be in Illinois. It was definitely Thanksgiving. You guys have come down. So you brought James. I think that was his name, right? And as soon as that door opened, a house full of Thanksgiving family that she's known from Illinois, Gabby looked around, saw me, locked eyes, and ran to me. Jumped into my arms. Now that is true magic. And I have a whole family of Baker DeWalls that can attest to that. Because I have magic in my family. All throughout history, we have ancestors that have a touch of something. Good, bad, all of it. And I have family who's been touched by a little bit of something. All of them. My cousins, the people that I met at Mercer, Marty, I'm Miss Robinson. Okay, 26 was the youngest. I'm telling you. One time. Sometimes you just gotta try it out. You can see if it fits. That's what she said. See, I cracked myself up. I don't need anybody else. And if you can do something like that too, that makes you happy, whether it's art, music, whatever, find something that makes you happy. If you see me now, you might have seen other videos. I'm sick. I snot a lot. But I have friends here. My imagination. My very vivid, wild imagination. And this has been 15 minutes. My feet are finally getting warm, but I'm afraid to unfold my legs. Not gonna lie. A little bit nervous. A little bit of, and a little bit of, well, I'm gonna try. Got my tissues. Got my poker. And I got my new friend, he's in France, Benjamin. But he might not be awake anymore. But he's been kind of blue. Ooh, okay. Left foot, left knee, all right. I did a little bit of jogging today. Anybody who knows me would be like, what the fuck, Heather? Like, I know, right? I know. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting warmer. I had a kind bar. Right, that's not enough. Maybe mom's up. Should I make popcorn? Carrie, Jenna, KJ, Carrie, Jenna, my Care Bear. Listen, thank you for fucking everything. But thank you for being a friend. Time and time again. You're a friend and a poet. You didn't even know it. And you were right about Smother Kate. Did you know that? Smother Kate really is a word. Yep. Now, when did they define it in the dictionary? I don't know. Was it before me and you had that conversation in Baltimore? We were in 95 driving to Baltimore. Probably getting ready to go out. Be more. Hammer Jacks. 90s. Like, getting ready to go out to the club. And you're telling me the story and you were like, yeah, and then he started to smothercate me. I said, smothercate? And you're like, yes, like he put it over my... I'm like, it's smother or suffocate. And she's like, oh. And we had a really fun conversation because Carrie and I had we have stories for days. You put the two of us in a room, Paul. You put two of us together and magic happens. Carrie and I have so many fantastical stories. There's so many fantastical moments. And she married an Eric. Oh, yeah, she did. She married an Eric. And there's this B&B. It's not a lodge, but it's a B&B that I was told about tonight. And that's, somebody said, can you see her mom, her daughter, she posted, Blue, was it you? Blue posted a video and her daughter's like, yo, you gotta take that down. She's like, why? You can see your crotch. She's like, what? Unless you zoom in, you can't see it. And she's like, my daughter's a pervert. I'm like, your daughter's going to be an EMT. Isn't that right? Oh, my feet were freezing, so now I got to fold up again. See, anybody's like, somebody might be like, oh, to put your socks on. And I did have socks on, and I do put socks on when I go outside. But anybody who knows me, knows that one that was really mild, but it was kind of deep and it felt really good. My back is hurting, so I prop up on pillows but I like to sit up. I have to sit up. It's not a I like to sit up. I like to sit up. No, I have to sit up sometimes, and so I'm trying to find the most comfortable spot. I'm like fucking three Goldie Woods. Into the woods. Goldilocks. Into the woods. Goldilocks. Into the woods. And that feels better, but I need arch support on my back. I don't know if they're ready for you yet. Oh, do you guys want to see my 3 monsters? You want to see my 3 monsters? If you want to see my 3 monsters, subscribe, like, whatever. If you're watching me to this point, you could be as weird as me. Right? I don't know. I'm a Gen Xer. I'm weird. I'm a Gen X. I'm a boss bitch. I am retired. Not military, but I'm an army brat. I am retired from the world of benefit plan administration. Yep. I've retired. I've officially retired. Things happen to you when you have to retire way before you thought. I thought for sure when I was 27 years old, I was like, man, they're going to have to kill me. They're going to have to make me retire at 70 something, 9, before I hit 80. Because that seems to be an age. That's what I thought was older enough for retirement. Because I was going to keep going. And Bubba's got everything he needs out there. Everything. And I got everything I need right here. I got water. Got half a bottle of water. I got my chapstick. I got my tissue. I got my kind bar. I got my friends. And my 3 monsters. And I got my imagination. And I got TV, loud TV right behind me. Can you hear it? I don't know what he's watching now, but I'm curious. Because Mom might have been done poker. She was playing with Joe Mr. Mo. Oh, Mo Food. Mo Food. That's what my belly's saying, which the rest of me is like, all right. And then my tailbone kind of hurts. The bed's okay. It's not the best bed. I got lucky. So, bed confessional, which is unfortunate because my ex-husband has the bed still. The whole reason why we got that split Tempur-Pedic bed was because of my medical issues. And guess who's got the bed? My ex-husband. Because I left the house. I left everything I hold dear in that house. Every precious moment, figurine that was glued together with love is in that house. My love, my heart is in that house. And that's where my children are. So like I said, my heart is in that house. Those cats. That crazy dog, Chloe, that I got from my ex-husband before I asked for a divorce. 1 year. Ish. We went far away for Chloe too, because I went looking for another dog. What kind of dog was it, Addison? German Shepherd. Because Jim wanted a big dog. Addie wanted a dog. And I'm putting all the pieces together. I'm like, I'm going to be leaving soon. Get him a dog he will connect with. And it'll be his dog. And then the little minions in my head are like, yes, that's a great idea. So I tried to get this one little fuzzy wampus. That was like fluffy and it was so cute. It looked like a German Shepherd, like a King German Shepherd. Oh my God, I love King German Shepherds. Those are my favorite King German Shepherds. Bubba, no! Bubba, no! And then my imagination is like, what if he's trying to tell you that you need to go eat food? What if he's saying, bitch, you need to feed me some more? What if, blah, blah. And those are all the the Labyrinth. Have you seen the movie The Labyrinth? Do you remember The Labyrinth? Am I going to ruin something for you? The spoilers. Spoiler alert. I know this movie inside and out. Spoiler alert. So, if she would have gone that way, she would have gone straight to that castle. Whew. Thought it did a favor. When that's exactly where she wanted to go. Straight to that castle. Would have been ideal. Right from the start. But that's not how they did it. No. When you've got David Bowie, he's doing music and theatre and all of it together, you get inspired by the magic. When you are teenager. And you love Jennifer's hands, helping hands, sometimes are hurting hands. It happens. Sometimes hurting hands are also helping hands, but they're hurting you. And the hurting hands are helping. And it's like Willy Wonka all over again. Willy. I'm not having a bad acid trip. I'm just having fun. I'm distracting myself. I'm having fun. What do you guys do when you're in excruciating pain all the time? I'm on number scales. You guys know what number scales are? Okay, when somebody's in pain, you go, how do you rate your pain? On a number scale. We're going to keep it simple because some people need Queen Bee. Some people need simple, don't they? Queen Bee, some people need simple. Which weighs more? Okay? Okay, we're going to play this game. All right, we're going to do this. Okay. Which weighs more? A ton of bricks or a ton of feathers? Which weighs more? Share. If you thought if you knew exactly what I was saying and you knew which one weighs more, then you're right. But those of you still scratching your head are going, the fuck is she talking about? Feathers are lighter. Feathers are lighter than bricks. What? Okay, you take one brick, take one feather. You weigh them. Do they weigh the same? No. But if you have 1 ton of bricks and 1 ton of feathers, what do you have? Okay, some of you might have caught on by now. We're going to try this thrice, because that's how you do it, okay? When you have a ton of bricks and you have a ton of feathers, which one weighs more? By George, I think you've got it. By George, I think you've got it. Just you wait, Henry Higgins. Just you wait. You'll be sorry, but your tears will be too late. Oh, Henry Higgins. Don't you say Henry Higgins. I think that's an empty rapper. No, I'm not an empty rapper. I just knew who Skylar Grey is with Eminem, and it was, wow, Benjamin, thank you for bringing me that song. And I'm pretty sure I got it recorded. So I'm going to pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot, because that's how we roll. And it's suspiciously quiet out there. So I need to check on the surroundings. It's 10:37. Check on the parentals while I charge up my phone so I can. Why didn't I have this on the charger the whole time? Because I'm a chucklehead sometimes. Anybody else like that? You get chuckleheady-ish? All right. The RSO had finally kicked in. So it was really, I had quite the moment, but I went on a walk with my father, who was going to take all 3 of the dogs, and I said, no. I know how Bubba is now. We're not taking him with the other 2. And he's like, I didn't say that to him. I know better now. I know what works and what doesn't work with my father. And I said, oh, hey, you're taking the dogs? I'm like, cool, can I come with you? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Because that's what works. It's not what I said a week ago. It's not what I said 3 weeks ago. It's not what I said when I moved in May. I said different things every time because my dad's getting progressively worse. And I'm still gassy because I've got gastritis. And I'm gonna win people over. I'm gonna lose people. because there's going to be far right people who aren't going to understand me. And there's going to be far left people that are going to be like, she burps, she farts. Just kidding, they're okay with it. What they might not be okay is me smoking cigarettes, because I occasionally have one. Yes, but I've got my green medical card, so you'll see me smoking things from time to time. I do smoke things, well, lots of things, so you don't know what I'm smoking. So I'm a judgment-free zone. I don't judge people, but people judge me. And dude, you do you, I'll do me. You do you, I'll do me. Doo-doo brown. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then I don't know what to say. Because I'm going to start charging. If anybody wants any Heather alone time that's not already a true friend and they know who they are, only my true friends do I communicate on a regular basis via real person. As in, I met them in person. Or for the ones who I play poker gaga with around the world, or poker face around anywhere, I've gotten to know them. So I know them. It's not just a dating app. So if you found me from a dating app, just know it probably won't work out. Unless you're human. That's right, unless you're human. And you can deal with this emo shit. My medical issues. But don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. My time is just as freaking valuable as anybody else's time. So I'm not going to waste time on the losers. Like dank people who think they dank, but they don't dank. They don't dank. No, they're losers. Because they're loser, baby. What they're after is the chase of getting you. Once they've gotten you, they're like, I got what I need. You just got me off. Yeah, that's right. You just got me off. And there's a lot of men like that. And I'm not going to talk about the women. No. Those women, we need to unite and stand tall. It's the men that I'm talking about right now. All right? I have a lot of male friends. A lot of guy friends. A lot. I've been around the block. I know Jenny. Dude, Jenny and I were hanging out in like 5th and 6th grade. That was when I had my Jenny. My Jenny in Alabama. Florida, Alabama. That's when I met my Jenny. That's right. I had a Jenny. She sucked her thumb. And we played Barbies. And I never judged. I was like, are you ever going to try to quit? And she's like, I think so. I'm like, I bite my nails. And she goes, are you ever trying to quit? I'm like, one day I will. And I did. When I was 18 years old. And I was driving through Columbia, Maryland. In my car with the windows down. And a Pearl Jam song came on. It was, what song was it? It was a Pearl Jam. I was listening to that whole album. What was it? Joey? Jim, what was it? Was it Joey? Oh, wow. Jeremy. Was it? Fuck. All right. This is really bad. When my music, Glycerine is the last one that was on, because Bush, Gavin, call me. Gavin, Rose. By any other name, you wouldn't be a Rose. No. You'd be something else. But I was looking up. What band? I was driving. Biting my nails. And Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam. Let's do Pearl Jam artist. Let's see if one of the first ones. Oh, still looking good, band. You guys are still looking good. Get a picture of that bad boy. Yep, Jeremy. That's it, Jeremy. Jeremy, ironically. Ooh, Jeremy. Whoa, Jeremy. Okay, so Brian. Brian, my leprechaun, who worked in the smoke shop in the Columbia Mall. My Brian. You know. But, my Irish. Anyway. Pearl Jam, Jeremy was on. And I was driving. And I love Columbia. I love Columbia so much. I lived there for 8 years. And I was driving and Jeremy was on and I said, I'm just going to stop biting my nails right now. Stop. And I said, Jeremy, I promise. And this is when I was 18. So before I said, I promise, Jeremy, I'm going to stop. I don't know why, but I stopped biting my nails. And I stopped biting my nails, like for life. That was 40 years ago. Something else just happened that was 40 years ago, and I've got a really weird reflection out the side of my peripheral, because that's the cataract eye. 40 years ago, I was 8 years old. Yes, when I was 8 years old. Oh, my guts are talking. That's right. I got constipated in Venice. And then I broke my leg skiing in Austria. And I watched The Jerk. The Jerk. And my dad and I just had a moment with The Jerk. Going through all his remote controls. I swear to God that. They have like 1 million remote controls. And my mom is so smart. His remote control doesn't work. His control doesn't work. Hers works. They both have the same white ones. And there's like 6 different other ones. I swear to God. There's like, I swear on my mother. There's like 6 other remotes and my dad's like trying to unmute the Lion King, the Tiger King. And I've seen it, so I know what's going on. And he's just fucking around with all the remotes. And I'm like, Dad. Can I try? He's like, no, you won't be able to figure it out. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a second. Dad, can I try again? He's like, I don't know, it's just all these remotes and this got this one. And then he handed it to me and I'm looking at it and I'm trying to, and my meds are like really kid kicked in. And I was like, I'm starting to come down a little bit now. I'm coming down, but oh my God, I was flying high. And then patience and everything just said, all right, let me see this one. And it helped me through the whole experience when everything was even keel. And I knew which remote control I had saw him trying to do and it wasn't working. And that's the one he wouldn't hand me. So he handed me everything else except for that one. I'm like, okay. And he goes, well, there's another one. I was like, let me just go pick up this white one. Unmute. And he's like, he's like, it's still not working. And I'm like, where's the volume thingy? And it's not a button. It's a flippy switch, like the Atari or like the flippy switch. So there's buttons and then there's flippy switches and buttons and flippy switches. And it's like, shut up, get your minds out of the gutter. Buttons and flippy switches. And it's like volume up to 8. Because that's what I do. And I'm like, and he's looking at me, he's like, would you? And I'm like, did you want the volume up? He goes, yeah, but the remote. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, my mom only has the working, the only working remote, and the other ones they share. Because my mom is smart. She's one smart cookie. She's the fucking smart cookie. I'm the tough cookie. We have cookies in this family. I heard a microwave. We have cookies. I have cookies. Not the ginger cookies. Oh, I love the ginger snaps. My favorite. Mark, you have 2 gingers. They're adorable. I wish you and your wife, number 2, the best. I do. I'm going to go see Michelle soon. In Colorado. Yeah, Steve's ex-girlfriend. My brother, Steve. Yeah, Michelle. You remember her? Bombshell, right? Bombshell. But she was mine. My brother, my other brother, Steve and Mike, they find the women for me. And they bring them to me. It's this spell that I put on them many years ago. The spell of the brothers. It all started in Germany. Honestly, it really started in Germany. Everything started in Germany. Where magic things happen in Germany. I turned 8 years old. And I had some pretty traumatic experiences, PTSD, in Germany. It started when I was 5, I think, or 4. 4 and 5 years old is when everything started. But now I'm getting on PTSD, which Brian just brought up that a friend of his, Michelle. Oh! Michelle sent him a care package. Not my Michelle. His Michelle. And my brothers have been bringing me friends in Florida. They brought me, that's right. It all comes back to my friends. Stephen, my brother Stephen, worked at Steak and Ale, which is interesting on its own. Jason. Not Jason. Different Jason. Australian Jason. Big difference. American Jason, as in Friday the 13th when I was 8 years old. This is that Jason, okay? Just kidding. It's from a friend who died 4th of July this year. But Australian Jason, the Steak and Ale, he used to go to the bar and sit at the bar and eat because he lived right there off Oleander and 436. And he'd just go there on his motorcycle. But that was before I even met him. No. My brother Stephen worked there. And my aunt, one of them or both of them had worked there in Michigan, I think. Yeah. Michigan. M&M. So, 8 Mile. When Melissa and Steve met, she thought, oh my God, he's so hot. And when Monica and Steve met, I think she said, oh, he's kind of cute, but no. And Monica was a model. She's like, yeah, but no. And Melissa's like, yeah. And so when Steve was like, hey, you guys want to come? It's my sister's birthday or something, some shit. I don't know. I think it was somebody's birthday. It was either August. We had just moved there. It was 4th of July, 1997. Is when I was in California, and then I went to Florida. And it was before it was my birthday. Did you work at Steak and Ale there then? I don't remember. So it was before I met Jason. No, it was after I met Jason. So I met Jason right away because I knew Amy already. And Amy's like, let's go to Firestone. Let's go to Firestone and meet this Aussie. I get knocked up. But I didn't know it then. I didn't know it yet. So it was November. It was Steve's birthday. I hear screaming. He's watching a scary show. He always does. So his dad out there, not mom. Steve brought Melissa and Monica and everybody to our house, this house, the Greening house. And that's where I fell in love with Melissa. I just saw those green eyes. I went, I'm done. This is my soulmate. Like, my sister from another mister. Like, this is my sister. This is the sister I've always wanted. Always wanted the sister. And Melissa, oh my God, became my sister. Now, it didn't happen right away. I mean, you don't know these things when you first meet your best friend that you know. But what we know now, it's like, holy crap. And your mom, Robin, is with us, watching all the time. Whenever you have an itch on your hand, I swear, it's somebody's thinking about you or something. So I'm going to use all my ailments as signs for something positive. Because my friend, my best friend, my soulmate Melissa, we had so many things in common. So many things in common. And a million things are going through my head. You know it's a million things. Because I would walk 1,000 miles. You are 1,000,000 miles worth of walking. And my friend Brian told me about a trail that goes from Key West all the way to Pensacola. That he was supposed to do this trail. And it didn't happen. And they're going to post an article in the Gazette.org, the Gators.org, the whatever the University of Florida Gator newsletter thingy. They're supposed to post something about his ECT treatments. He's had 12 ECT treatments, like one flew over a cuckoo's nest. And there he is again, that beast. But I was talking about something important, Bubba. Jason. Melissa and I clicked instantly. And she's friends with Monica because they work together. Monica and Dawn lived together in an apartment. It was football season and I like football. I was a Chiefs fan. I just moved there. I'm a Chiefs fan. Just moved to Florida. And I meet Dawn. And I saw that young lady and I went, her. She's special. She's special. And now my left foot is doing it again. This is like, I keep noticing, Bubba, I can't right now. See? Just tell him. My left leg is vibrating. Like it's got this current that goes through it. And I'm trying to do different positions to see if it's a nerve. But every time I try to do it, something distracts me. There's always something here to distract me. Now, it was vibrating just on the left side the other day. Now it's on the top of my right toe. It's like an electric, now it's like a humming. And Bubba's like, let me in. I'm not eating anymore. I guess I could let him in. And let's see what he wants. He's going to get all up in my tissues and shit. I'm going to trash away and I'm going to put the kind box away because the kind box isn't holding this up. Let's see what he does. Oh, fudge. Oh, shoes. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. Come on in. What is it? What is it, Bubba? What you doing? Oh, it's not Cracker Pop. What you doing, Bubs? No idea what that is. How did that even get up here? And how are you going to get up here if I'm blocking the way with the bag? Are you going to... Let's see if you can do it. Okay. Oh. Okay, Bubba. Okay. I'm going to... It's the left knee now. Okay, hold on. Bubba. You're going to have to hold on. Hold on to me tight. What are you doing? Hold on. I promise it'll be all right. Oh my God. Because it's you and me together. Just don't bite my ear. No biting. Why does he... Uh-oh. What was that? Did you hear it? What was it? Let's see if we hear it again. Now I'm going to straighten out my left leg. Not wasting time. I'm not going to be distracted by tons of other things going on. Ow, fuck. Oh, my right wrist. Oh, Bubba, it hurts. It snapped and it popped. Okay, let's see if the vibration stops. This is my Ugg blanket. I love this Ugg blanket. Everybody loves this Ugg blanket. Everybody who comes over. Let me see if I can straighten you guys out. You guys want to be straight? Or do you want to be crooked? Do you want to be straight or crooked? What do you want? Straight? Why is your hair like that? It was all up in your face. Yeah. Oh, you need a bath? Do you need a bath? Need a bath? You want to... What are you doing? It's still vibrating. Like it's not uncomfortable. It's just what it is. It's just okay. But it's my whole leg, my whole left leg, like left side of my left leg right now. And my toes, I have no socks on, so don't lick them. Don't do nothing to the bag. Do you know what I'm saying, boy? We speak the same language. I speak his language, he speaks my language. We converse. We talk all the time, don't we, Bubba? All right, now I'm going to make sure he's not getting into nothing. Because leaning this way didn't help or hurt it. It's just still vibrating. Humming. But it's a constant now. Sometimes it just goes. Now it's a constant. I gotta make sure he's not getting into trouble. I got eyeballs on my slippers, my bare slippers. He already took the nose off of the right foot because I'm calling him righty. He's looking for the driveway. He's licking the bowl. My hips go pop up. You want more wet food? You hungry, Bubba? He said, yeah. He looked at me. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. I just got warm and cozy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Time to feed the beast. But I already fed him. You know what? I already fed him. There's dry food, too. I really like this one. I really like this one, Mom. I want this one. He brought me when we were in McKinney. Him and I were in McKinney, Texas. And he brought me the bowl. I was in the bedroom. Oh, by the way, we weren't supposed to be in this room. But we were. He wasn't allowed in because the owner didn't state that they had a dog. But somebody was there with a dog. And I don't remember ever seeing that on the B&B. Anyway, we're going to just leave that here, Mark. You know who you are. But the dog, he brought me the bowl. Yep. And I think this was before he got found out. Or after he got found out. Because we ran out of food. Yeah, and then I had to give him, yeah, that's what happened. He ran out. Because I didn't pack enough. It was my first trip with a puppy. I didn't know what to expect. I had no idea what to expect, what to get. But as I started traveling more and going to Gainesville and stuff like that, and I brought him to the hotel, I mean, I did all kinds of things with this puppy. So I'm like, I traveled. And I got inspired because I watched people rescue all the time. And I'm like, they can do it. I can rescue. I can take this puppy on a trip with me. Because I couldn't leave him. I couldn't leave him. For so many reasons, I couldn't leave him. I had to bring him with me. And I had to get this tattoo on my arm for my friend Jason, who was dying of MSA. And he died on the 4th of July. Ooh, he's going to want to go out in a minute. We're going to see how long this takes. From entry, coming up here, to licking the bowl, telling me he wants food, to sniffing everything he wants to sniff. He better not pee on a thing. Beastie, do not pee on a thing until he wants to get out. Oh, I guess he wants to stay up here. He's digging into the blanket. Is that going to be your spot? Should I play poker in here then? You want to stay in here? See, I'm letting him and I are having conversations as he's getting older. He's only 9 months old. He's learning. You want to see what spot he chose? Okay. That's what he chose. It's a nice, cozy spot, right? Yeah. So I'm going to just do poker in here for now. I've got my guardian Leviosa. He's gonna fall asleep. Yes. Let's see the eyes. Let's see if we get the eyes. Get the eyes. ran, didn't we? We ran so far away. Understand. What? I couldn't get away. I couldn't get away if I tried. I love you. And I'm never going to let you out of my sight. We're not going to let any eagles, no bald eagles, no hawks, no coyotes. Those were out. I know. The coyotes were out tonight. Oh, you're chewing on your foot. I got to trim your nails. Oh, this is a good time to do it when you're all sleepy. Remember, when they're sleepy like this, it's the perfect time to trim nails. Do I have them over here? Nope. See, if only I see them though. I just stopped and looked at them. I see the clippers though. I see the clippers. I see the clippers. Should I go get the clippers? Or is it because you got a hitchhiker? He gets hitchhikers in between his toes too. Or it could be chemicals on the lawn, because he's on lawns that have those signs and he just can't help himself. Just can't help himself. Little orphan Annie. She had her dog. Dorothy. She had her dog. And your little dog, too.